4th Street, Desmond, he presumably could take that to downtown Santa Ana, obviously very busy area down there, or back to one of the freeways. You have the 5, you have the 55. If he was to head northbound, he could head up to the 22. So any number of directions here. And it's been hard to predict what this driver is going to do, but it looks like CHP may be clearing
here we go again, another pit maneuver.
There we go.
Oh,
Textbook.
whoa,
Wow.
whoa. Look at this, still going backwards here. Oh, well, a very successful pit maneuver. Incredibly, nobody
doors open
in the way, and look at that.
Hands up.
And it looks like he is out. He is out of the car, and that was all it took. CHP finally found the perfect opportunity to do that pit maneuver, and that was a fantastic one. Didn't crash into any other vehicles. There were no pedestrians out there. Perfectly executed. So now he's out walking around, but he's walking around without his hands up. So this situation is still pretty tense. In fact, he's okay. There we go. Now his hands are up, and we're starting to see some compliance here just off of 4th Street. And
what a pit maneuver that was, Desmond. I did breathe a sigh of relief because the car was skidding out of control there, and had there been a pedestrian on that sidewalk or walking there in this area just to the left of our screen here, that could have been bad. But I assume that CHP had eyes overhead and they gave clearance because they knew that there was relatively low risk of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. They were sitting at that light long enough that they were able to look ahead and see everything and basically connect the dots and say, okay, I think this is going to be a pretty good opportunity, especially coming away from a red light at low speeds, and it really doesn't get any more perfect than that. But now he had his hands up, and now he's just kind of sitting on the sidewalk. Not exactly compliant. I mean, we're glad that he's out of the car, but they're giving him commands right now to put his hands above his head and show him if he has anything along his waistline, and he's just completely ignoring them. You see them out here with less than lethal force drawn, and we'll see how long this kind of odd standoff continues.
Well, Desmond, it kind of goes with what we've been seeing all along, where it almost seems like he's taunting these officers. They're telling him to, raise his hands. He